Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome to another video. Today I just really wanted to join in on the course of just talking about collecting in Flesh and Blood. I play the game very avidly and I love interacting with the community, but I just love the cards and especially the cards from the original sets, Welcome to Wraith, Arcane Crew, in the Alpha and First editions. And so I just want to show a little bit of my collection and talk a little bit about just collecting what you enjoy collecting, really having specific goals in mind, and really trying to not focus so much on what gets the most bang for your buck, or even just talk about cards that you know have the most value, and more so just what are realistic goals for yourself in collecting. So here I just want to show some of these assets. Most of these have been graded by myself, but a few of these I picked up through friends. So yeah, a lot of these, like this Hope Merchant's Hood, I graded this huge stack here. This is a very interesting story. These are misgraded, so you'll notice that the names are switched, so they put the wrong labeling for the cards. And yeah, this McGinty was in really bad condition when I received it. Hurricane Technique, not as much, but still bad condition. Here is Showtime. And yeah, a lot of these cards I graded myself. I was not the best. My first batch was pretty good, but my second batch was not the best. And that's where you can see all these 8 and 8.5s. I was very sad about this one. This one I got from Salty Whale. And it was looked like it was in such good condition, but unfortunately the centering and the edges were not as good. Might have been when I first received it, not knowing what to do with it. But yes, collecting what you enjoy in Flesh and Blood. For me, I fell in love with the game and the community, and I believe in the vision that James White has shared. And because of it, I really wanted to try and collect all the cold foils, at least from the Welcome to Wraith and Arcane, first in Alpha editions. And so that, as well as the Rainbow Foils slowly. But really, I just wanted the cold foils. The cold foils, something about it just made it look so beautiful when it came to holding them and looking at it. And when it came to the foils in the super rares and majestics in the Welcome to Wraith and Arc stuff, they were just, apparently the population is really low, and for me, being able to have one of these cards just for myself was just, it just felt really nice to have that, scratch that collecting itch. This is a non-foil E-Strike. This is one of my first Alpha Rainbow Foil cards. The foiling is just so beautiful. You can, even through the plastic, you can see it. And I was really hoping for this to be a 9.5, but unfortunately the corners for Welcome to Wraith are not the best, which is really sad. All this I store, all these things I store just within my my own storage place. I don't really take these out to really view, but yeah, here we are enjoying it. Got this from a guy in New Zealand. Really highly graded. I think this is one of the first PCG slabs that were made. 9.5 Quad Plus. Very beautiful card. Really appreciate the seller who sold that to me. I wanted just a cold foil library. A guy was selling it graded, and so I was like, might as well get it. So I got it. Ugh, the foiling. The cold foiling always gets me. It's just so beautiful. I also got this Go Bananas card. I just wanted it because it's a funny card. Never really planned to play it, but it's just a history in Flesh and Blood. And that's one of the reasons why, for me, I love collecting these things. I just really want to own a piece of the history for Flesh and Blood. I have no idea how the company's going to do in the future. I'm very bullish on it. but at the same time, I just really want to own part of the history. And my belief, if we look at Magic, if we look at Pokemon and other different sets, other different TCGs, we can notice that the older stuff usually gets harder and harder to acquire over time. And so for me, I just really wanted to acquire these things, acquire these pieces because, yeah, they look amazing. They have stories behind for each and every single card. And for me, I believe in the game. And I want to believe that over time, these cards will hold their value or continue to grow. Currently, right now, the Flesh and Blood market is not as bullish. We are definitely in a rough economy right now. And so a lot of these things are unfortunately low in price. But at the same time, there's not as many listings as you would think for stuff. These are all the Arc First foils. These are really nice because they are not... they're just not many Arcane First Wraith Alpha boxes left out in the wild. Each and every one has 24 packs, each with a single foiling, and so it's just nice to be able to collect these all. I want to get into more of the heavy hitters. So here we have Coldfoil Scabskins. Very nice. It's a PSA graded, but I was able to get a good deal on it because someone just wanted it liquidated. Here I got this beautiful card from a friend. Brave Forge Bracers. As you notice, I'm kind of showing off these alpha legendaries. These are really sweet because, yeah, I'm not really sure how easy you'll be to get it. Getting these for less than $1,000 felt like a good pickup. So here's a Tectonic Plating. We can go through some of my nicer, higher graded stuff. And yeah, here's Hardened Cross Trap. Very nice. But yeah, I just wanted to get in on the history for Flesh and Blood. And so collecting Flesh and Blood always felt very special. It felt hard to get, even when you pull a given card from an alpha pack. There's just kind of a special feeling to it. Here's a Grasp. I have, I believe, every alpha legendary except for the Tunic. Hopefully I'll get that one day for the collection. And for Arc, I'm still missing Stormshiders and I believe Skullbone Crosswraps. But I have the Arcanite Skullcap, the Grasp. This was a really, really special buy. I know a lot of people are salty about it because someone in the marketplace posted this for like $550, not really knowing what it was, and I was able to buy it instantly. It's an alpha Rainbow Foil E-Strike. These usually go, I think the last sold was for $2,000 per card, and so it was really nice to get this pickup and get it graded. Have it in the collection. I don't know if I would have ever gotten it if that guy didn't post it, so thank you, good sir. Refraction Boulders. So, yeah, try to get every single alpha Coldfoil card. The only thing I am missing now is the Tunic, because this past Nats I was able to acquire a heart, which I will show in a little bit. It's not graded. This is one of my most proudest grades. It's self-graded. Picked this up off the marketplace, and it was a 9.5 quad plus. Surface is beautiful. Everything else just about right. I think Mass was one of the few ones that was graded really well. This one, unfortunately, Mage Master Boots is, I believe it is labeled wrong. It should be a first edition foil, but that's okay. And then finally, some of the other pickups I have for Arc that I slowly have. Here's the Teklo Foundry Heart that I didn't get to show with the group. And Achilles Solarator. And then, yep, getting the heart was really nice. Got it from a local. Really appreciate the deal. I believe there's only 400 of these around, so it's very nice to pick up. But once again, when it comes to Flesh and Blood, for me, collecting, the importance of it was to collect it all because I wanted a part of the history. But even with it, I have a whole bunch of stuff that I collect just for fun. I pretty much collect all stuff regarding Ninja. I have a pile somewhere. Maybe I'll show it another time. With just Ninja stuff. I love getting altars done for Ninja things. Here's an Ira altar done by one of the people that does a lot of altars for me. Really appreciate that. Give me one moment. Wanted to also show off some other altars that are done. All the ones that are full art are done by Andromeda, so really appreciate these altars. They are so beautiful. There's a Breeze Rider boots. This is not graded. I don't know why that's in the stack. Massomentum, very beautiful. This Benji, so clean. Such a clean altar. And this is done by a friend, Katsu. So I was a very big Ninja fan, got a whole bunch of Ninja stuff altered. But going back to collecting, this is just some of the more larger highlights of what I own, but I just really enjoy collecting a piece of the history of Flesh and Blood. But I think it's really important to collect what you love to collect. I know people who love collecting Fab 2.0. There's a lot of beautiful marbles that can be acquired, and there's a whole bunch of different foils, different cards, different things that people gravitate towards. I know Sink Below's, Fate Foreseens, certain foilings, certain promo cards. I just find that, like, for Flesh and Blood, there's so many different things that you can choose to collect, and so many reasons why you choose to collect certain cards, and I think it's just a beautiful way for us to enjoy collecting what we love and to be able to really express the things that we find of value and importance within the game. And so thanks for watching this video. Appreciate you all joining in. And yeah, it is time to stop being silent about Flesh and Blood.